Hey everybody, today I got 2 green tea plants today. I usually try to get non-GMO. These did come from Burpees. Like I said, I'm trying to have more herbs and teas and things of that nature. So I have a meeting at 3 o'clock, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna go outside and plant these. If you caught Lead Farmers Live today, because today is Blackout Friday, he said use this day to plant. Or instead of going out buying food, if you've canned your food, use your canned food. Or if you have food in your deep freezer, we have so much food in this house of food that I'm not worried about. I did have to go out today because my mother has COVID. I took her to urgent care today, and I've been doing a lot of adulting. She has COVID, so the doctor prescribed her a COVID medication, and I had to go get it today because she's going into day 3, and it was like $3. So unless you have other than that, I have not been buying anything. And this green tea plant I ordered like a month ago, and it got delivered today. So I'm going to try my best this evening to get these plants, these bushes planted. And I thought I got 1, but I got 2. And these are packaged pretty well. And I'm going to put them in separate containers. I'm not going to put them in the same container. That way I can dry my own green tea leaves, because it said use for green tea or black tea, but I can dry my own green tea leaves and have my green tea. And I could mix it with my chamomile flowers. Okay, that's it for now. Hey everybody. Okay, so trying to get this here. You can see me or not. So I have these 2 containers. I'm going to be planting the green tea in. The camera's a little shaky. I have stuff propping it up. But I got 2 green tea plants from Burpees. Move this stuff down just a little bit. And I decided to go ahead and plant them in these 2 small planters because they're not that big. But they actually look green and they actually look good. So I'm going to try my best to show you everything, but the camera's shaky. It's still windy. In fact, I'm going to cut off here first. I'll put the dirt in here and show you, and then pull out the plants. And then go ahead and plant them. So give me a minute. Okay, I am back. So hopefully this will stand up. So these are the 2 plants. They're fairly green. Okay, looking good. The tag says Tea Camellia sinensis, green tea. So I'm trying to see which one is bigger. I think this one is bigger. So I'm just gonna, I put the soil in here. I'm just gonna dig a hole or push the soil to the side. And I'm gonna take all this, as you can see, like this. And I'm just gonna sit it in there. Just like that, and then put the dirt over it. And I'm also going to put some tags on these. Usually I don't, but I am today. And then once I have them planted real good, water them in. I usually kind of mound them. Hope you can see me and hear me. The wind is blowing. So let's do the same for this smaller one. And that one kind of fell out of the box. Now I ordered these directly from Burpees, B-U-R-P-E-E. Burpees is the company that sells seeds like at Home Depot and Lowe's. And so I was looking for a green tea plant. I went on Gurney's, I went on Baker's Creek. And even though you like getting stuff that's non-GMO, I'm not going to say this is GMO. I'm gonna tell you to, sometimes you gotta get stuff where you can get it from. So I decided to order 2 plants. 2. Because you just never know. But they look, as you can see, fairly good. And they were delivered by UPS today. Good job, UPS, let me tell you. Good job. I think they look fairly good. Right now, these pots are a good size for the roots to grow into them. You don't see me putting anything extra in the soil because the soil that I have came from my local nursery, and it has like some fertilizers and stuff in it, so I really don't have to add anything to this soil. And next, I'm just gonna go put this on. It's already on shower, and water. Just water it in. Water it in real good. Till it drips. That's a lot of soil. And I don't see any bugs or anything on it. Nothing. Pretty good. Pretty good. Some people do add amendments, but like I said, this soil already has fertilizers and stuff in it. So there's really not much I need to do to it. Just let the soil do what it's gonna do. I think Burpee sent me some good plants. First time I've ever ordered online anything from Burpee. Usually, you know, you get your seeds. And I'm gonna tell you, I know a lot of people want non-GMO, and I understand, but sometimes you gotta get what you can get. I think these two little plants are good for someone that's starting off. I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't grow anything. Think about how much a pack of green tea costs. Just a pack. $2.99, $3.99, and you gotta keep going to the grocery store to go and get it. When you can have 2 plants here, all you gotta do is pick the leaves and dehydrate them. And then you have a lifetime supply of tea. Each of these plants were $16.95, but they're gonna pay for their weight in gold in me being able to get green tea for them. As long as they survive, because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have a black thumb. I don't think anybody has a black thumb. But think about it, if you live in an apartment or a condo and all you have is a patio and you're not able to garden and you're able to do little things like that, make yourself a tea garden. I got chamomile growing out there. In fact, I just picked a whole bunch of chamomile flowers. You can see that. And I've been picking chamomile flowers every day. I have 3 chickens and I have about just over 2 dozen eggs. From those 3 chickens, I've been pulling 1 to 2 eggs a day. And we don't eat eggs like that every day. Butterfly peas, I have to cut the stuff down over here. But I have my group butterfly peas. I have mint. I have sugar snap peas. If you live in a small apartment or something like that, sorry, give me just a moment. Find you some stuff that you can grow in containers. These are small containers. I always keep little containers like this. I'm kind of clean out this container now. But it may do you some good. I had a friend contact me today. She had made some homemade jelly. And she contacted me on Instagram and asked me some questions. She said, Precious, I'll buy eggs from you. I have to think about that. But, you know, hey, you just never know. So I think this is a good idea if you want to go on burpees.com These are green tea. It says it's for green and black tea. And I can see the roots are up right here. I'm going to push that down in there just a little bit more because I want all those roots to be covered. And I'm going to sit these out and let the sun slowly come up on them tomorrow. I'm just washing off all the dirt. Just to give you a little update on my brother, I'm getting updates every day from his friend that is an RN and that's sitting with him and making sure the doctors are doing what they are supposed to be doing. They put his ventilator on CPAP. They've been putting it on CPAP. She said he's comfortable. He wanted some ice today. He probably wrote that he wanted some ice, and what they did was gave him a sponge with some iced orange juice in it, and that like made his day. He's having ups and downs, but the good thing is that he is responsive. They're hoping to try to excavate him tomorrow because they incubated him, and now they're hoping to excavate him, but it all depends on how he does today. Trying to take things slow. My mother has COVID. She's been sick since, she said she started feeling bad on Tuesday, and she really started coughing and stuff when she came home from dialysis on Wednesday. And I took her to urgent care this morning, and so she's had the symptoms for 3 days. So they were able to subscribe her, I think it's Paxil or whatever, but because she's on kidney dialysis, they had to reduce her prescription. I keep saying prescription. So basically, I am tired of adulting this week. It's been a long week. My tenant, first time ever. I've had my rental property or my condo for 20 years, mice. He's having a problem with mice, so I was dealing with that today, taking my mom to the doctor, getting updates on my brother. Coming to find out, there's an alley behind my condo and some other condo communities. Well, somebody moved out, and it was known that this person had an infestation of mice, and now they're coming. So I have the property management team coming up to seal the condo. I was actually on the phone talking to my boss about something while I was in a driveway, and I apologized to him. I said I had to go to Rite Aid to get my mom's COVID medication. And he says, oh, okay. I said, but as soon as I get back inside, I'll do this or do whatever I gotta do. And that's how it's been a full week since last Friday when I raced out to Arizona to see my brother. That's literally how my days have been going, and I am tired. So I make sure I come out here and I do my gardening. Lead Farmer had a video. Strong wind. Let's see if the camera stays, because I have my trees and containers leaning on it. Doing okay. He was planting trees, and he excavated his garden at his current home, Easley Island. I got it right, Led. And then the other one is Freedom Acres, Easley Island, where he has his lake. And I agreed with everything that he was saying. You know, get you some trees, plant your trees. I had already ordered these probably about a month ago. And because I was like, I want some green tea. I drink chamomile, I drink butterfly peas, I drink mint tea, and I wanted some green tea. So what better thing for me to do than is to order my own green tea plants and take care of them and grow them, and I have my own plants, and I don't have to worry about going to the store to get green tea in a box, which probably has all kind of crap in it to keep it fresh. But when you dehydrate your stuff and you put it in containers, your stuff stays fresh. So I don't know why they add all kind of preservatives to it. But he was just talking about, you know, planting trees and get you a tree, because stuff is getting expensive, and it is. So again, if you live in a condo, if you live in a small space, this is something that you can grow. Green tea. Chamomile is something that you can grow in containers. There are lots of things that you can grow in containers. I have a full garden out here, but I still do a lot of container gardening. because sometimes it's just convenient to grow in containers. So my brother's doing okay. My mother's doing okay. My brother, I just say bigger prayers for him, because I really would like him to get off the ventilator, but then I don't want them to rush him off of the ventilator. I want him to be okay when he gets off the ventilator. So just keep your thoughts and prayers, if you can, with me and my family. And this is my therapy. Garden is my therapy. And even if you don't want to garden food, garden some, do flowers, plant flowers. There are a lot of flowers that are edible, you know. But I'm going to tell you to push to do some food gardening, because life's getting kind of tough. It's getting kind of tough. Food is getting more expensive. I may have paid $16.95 for these plants, but these 2 plants are going to give me a lifetime of tea. And I love tea. So that is the end of my video. I got 2 eggs, chamomile flowers, and I planted 2 plants. So as I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fantastic Friday. Bye.